In today's video, I go to a couple of thrift stores, but at one of them, I find this storage box made of wood. And what I'm going to do when I find this box is give you guys a tip on how to restore it and make it look almost new again. Yeah, if you're going to deal in wood items, you should know about this tip. Okay, well, oh, and by the way, I find a whole bunch of other cool stuff, so don't you go anywhere. Okay, I'll meet you inside. Well, I decided to start today's thrifting adventure on their toy aisle. And right away, I saw this cute horse. He even came with his saddle. They were asking $1.99 for him. When I turned him over, I realized he even makes horse sounds like the ones you're hearing now. And online, these go for around $20. Not bad. This row seemed like it had some pretty interesting stuff on it. And soon as I started to walk down it, I saw this pewter hummingbird candle holder. They wanted $3.99 for it, and online they go for between $20 and $25. Well, I had another item. On this aisle, they had some glassware, some flower planters, but what interested me the most was this Florida Gator water bottle. They were asking $3.99 for it, and these go for $20 online. And I sell a ton of Florida Gators football stuff, so this was definitely going home with me. As I was strolling down this aisle, I saw this really whimsical turtle figure, and she had a little baby turtle on her back. It was adorable. Now, I was going to get this as long as it was cheap enough, and it was only $2.99, and I figure some turtle lover out there would definitely pay $15 for it, wouldn't you? Well, I came around the corner, and up here on the top row, I spotted my next item. It was this Galileo thermometer. You can tell the temperature in a room by how those globes float inside the tube. They were asking $3.99 for it, and they sell for $30 online. Well, there was nothing on this aisle that I thought I could make money on or that I even liked, so I just decided to head to the other side of the store and see what they had over there. You never know. On this row, I find something that I usually walk right by. It was this beer stein. Beer steins are not worth that much money usually, but this one was really well detailed. It was made of 100% pewter. It was $12.99 and made in Germany by Albrecht Dürer. I think that's how you say his name. And online, these go for around $80. Okay, well, I think we had fun at this store, and we found some pretty nice items. So are you guys ready to head to the second store? I know I am. Come on, let's go. Okay, well, it's time to be heading to the second store today. And that's where I find the wood storage box. And I'm pretty anxious to show you what I used on it to make it look almost new again. And if you've never used this stuff before, you're going to really like this tip. Okay, well, let's get going. Well, the first thing I found at the third store today was this woman in a bathing suit holding up a beach ball. It was very well made. They were asking $4.98 for it, and on eBay, people are getting $20 for them. So she's mine. I was walking down this aisle and not finding very much, and then I noticed up on the top shelf this storage box with 15 ceramic drawers. To my surprise, they were only asking $2.98 for these, and online they go for over $30. I was pretty happy with this buy, that's for sure. Well, I got that storage box home, and I realized that the wood part of it was not in very good shape. So what I did is I got out my old English scratch cover. This stuff works wonders on wood, and it makes it look almost new again, really. So get some of this if you can. Well, I did it all up, and it looked brand new again. So I listed it on eBay, and it sold the first night for $33.85 plus shipping. So I was thrilled. Remember, I only paid $2.98 for it. Okay, well, now back to the video. Oh, and remember, Old English scratch cover. Get some. Over in the toy section, I found this nice little bargain. It was the set of RC Bump and Chuck bumper cars. They were only asking $3.98 for it. And I know these should easily go for $25 to $30. So you know where this went, right? In my cart. Just a few feet from the bumper cars, I saw this Star Wars Angry Birds game. They were asking $5.98 for it, and this should go for like $30 online. This was a nice day in the toy section, for sure. I left the toy section, and I walked back over to the other side of the store, where I saw this tiki mug. It was from the Islander Lounge in Stockton, California. They were asking $3.98 for it, and for some reason, these are going for over $20. Even though I looked up comps on that tiki mug, and they were selling for over $20, I was still shocked when it ended up selling for $23.35 plus $10.95 shipping. I don't know why, but I've been having luck with tiki mugs lately. So maybe you should look up the prices if you see them out there. You never know. Okay, now back to the video. As I was walking down this aisle, just minding my own business, of course, I ran into these two Florida Gators football salt and pepper shakers. They were asking $4.98 for them, which is high, but they're still going for $20 online, and they're selling fast. The last thing I found at this store was this snowman coaster set. Goodwill was asking $3.98 for it, and people are pricing these online for $20, and they're getting it. So I have a snowman coaster set. While I was online getting ready to pay, I thought I'd show you guys the stuff that's behind the counter. It's usually really expensive and not worth buying, but here it is. At the third store today, I find the most expensive item of the day. Now, it's not made of wood, so you won't have to restore it, but I know you're still going to be really interested in seeing what it is. And you know what? I've never sold one before. I know, you're getting kind of anxious to see it, huh? Okay, well, let's go. Well, it wasn't long after I got to the third store that I found my first item. It was this Santa's Enchanted Mailbox. It said where kids can magically send notes to the North Pole. I thought it was pretty cool. They wanted $5.99 for it, and online, these are going for $30. Just a couple of hours later, I saw my next item. It was called the Mensch on a Bench. Now, these are similar to the Elf on a Shelf, but these are for Hanukkah. They were asking $6.99 for it, and online, these go for around $30. Now, the holidays are over, but I know these will still sell, so I wanted it. The next thing I saw, I had never seen or sold before. It was this professional hand warmer. These are used by sports teams in between plays. They wanted $9.99 for this, and online it goes for $100 and up. I wanted to talk about these hand warmers a little more. You ever see like a professional quarterback in football when he's on the sideline, he puts his hands in these to keep warm? Well, that's just one of the uses for these. Other sports teams use them too. I walked over to their toy row where I saw up on this top shelf this Nerf digital target game. They wanted $7.99 for it. When I looked these up on eBay, people were getting for between $20 and $25 for these. Well, I got a couple of nice things at this store, especially that hand warmer. That really warmed my heart. Well, actually, it warmed my wallet a little bit more. Okay, I'll meet you guys out in the car. I'll see you out there. Okay, guys, well, that's it for this week.
But I'll see you again in 7 days with another fun video. And remember, stay safe out there, guys. Stay safe. Bye-bye.